This is DK TARDIS and you're here for another video review. This time I'm going to be reviewing something that I actually got for Christmas off of my lovely mum. I'm going to be reviewing this. This is, if I could just move the camera a little bit, this is Transformers Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Autobot Arc playset. Now, as you can see by the packaging, it does show you the two modes, but we'll get into that in a bit. Now, mine does come with the roller thing, but it didn't come with a Sentinel Prime, because there is one, I think it's Walmart or Target in America, that actually comes with a Sentinel Prime as well. But as you can see when I turn this around, it does. There's a lovely picture of Roller there. Let's see if I can focus. There we go. There's a nice picture of Roller in his robot mode and his alt mode, and if you can see that, but it said Autobot Roller is the pilot of the Autobot fleet's mighty flagship, the Autobot Arc, which is lovely piloting. Bless him. He's come a long way since the trailer days, isn't he? This is the other side. Just shows you just shows you the. I'm sorry about that, my battery on my camera ran out. As I was saying, these are the other figures you can collect. You've got Starscream and his orbital weapons doings there, Optimus Prime there, Bumblebee there, and Barricade there. Now, zoom in a little bit. I am not too sure about that Barricade, and he's white. I actually prefer the one from the first movie, but I am hoping to pick him up, so I will review him as soon as I do. Back out now. If we turn it around, this is the back of it, and it shows you that the weapons and that really do light up with sounds. You've got prison there, you've got a roller there, little mini platform there, medical bay there. It just says it just says that the spaceship converts to space station, works with any cyberverse figure. Well, let's just find out if it does. We're going to get it opened up and out of these box, and we'll show you all the features, so please stay tuned. Okay, here he is opened up and out of the packaging. First of all, we're going to take a look at Roller. I've transformed him into his alt mode, which is a lunar rover. Or should that be lunar roller? Right, to start off, we do have a Autobot symbol on there. It does have a little bit of articulation, wherein that can go move from left to right. The middle can be moved from left to. Sorry. It does have some articulation in this mode. This bit can move from left to right. This middle bit can move from left to right, and it can move down and up. The claw bit there doesn't actually move, which is a shame. I really wanted that to move, but it is a cyberverse figure. It's not going to have masses of articulation. Detail wise, it's got some pretty good details on one side anyway. You can see all the detailing there. The treads on here I think are good, but they could have done, in my opinion, with maybe a bit of paint, a few more paint apps on there. Maybe retro labels might do an upgrade set for them. You never know. They might not. I really don't know. If not, I might think about actually painting it myself, giving it a go, I suppose. Right, onto the transformation. What you need to do first of all is just unpeg the legs from the shoulders, because they do actually peg in there. Maybe you can see it got a little hole there, square hole there, and a square peg just on the shoulder. Now it does actually have like a circle hole there, so looks like it's going to peg into something, but it actually doesn't. So I don't know. So just unpeg both legs down there and bring them down. So they look like that. Then rotate the inner tread in, and that's pretty much his legs done. And what you need to do is get the arm and then rotate it out like that. It is on a ball joint there, which is pretty solid. And then the other arm, you just need to fold down the solar panel and the thing, set like this, and just rotate it down like that and fetch it round, and that takes into the shoulder there. And that is Roller in robot mode. Now articulation wise, his legs can move forward and back. He does have a bend at the knee. You can also bend that way at the knee, no waist swivel. This arm can rotate 360, but it does get a little bit hindered by the back solar panel there, and it can move inwards like that for transformation. The other one can rotate up and down and move in and out like that. That's pretty much it. Details in robot mode. Again, he's lacking from a few paint apps. His face, his head sculpt is quite good. If you can see that, it has a vague resemblance to possibly Optimus Prime, just with the way his head is sculpted. If the antenna bits, instead of pointing that way, pulled back or pointing up, it would look like Optimus Prime. I don't know if that is intentional or what, but it's pretty good to me. All in all, the Roller figure is a pretty good little figure to have. But you know, that's enough for Roller at the moment. The main part of the show is this. Now this is the Autobot arc. As you can see, you've got a nice little Autobot symbol there, which is pretty good. Detailing, yeah, some pretty good detailing on the front. As you can see now, it does come with clear missiles, and it does fire like this. And I've just lost it. The other one does not fire, which is a bit silly. It just pegs in. It should have really come with two firing missiles, but you know, maybe costs or Hasbro just got a little bit lazy. I don't know which. Not sure where that went now. But never mind, I'll find it. Oh, look at it. It does come with these little wing bits that does come packaged like this, but these can actually come off and peg into the various different holes it has in the front, which actually I think I'm gonna have mine displayed like that, because I actually do. Oh, I just dropped one, so do excuse me 1 second. Well, as I said, sorry about that, I am going to be displaying, if I do display it in its ship form like this with them facing forward, I just think it looks a little bit better. But I'm going to actually remove them from now, because right now I'm going to just transform it for you like this. And you just flip these bits up like that, and then you just and move the pylons up and upstage with their sick bed, and fits this bit down as well. Right, and here he is in space station mode. Now, as you can see, we do have like a bit up there for your cyberverse figures to stand on. This roller will stand up in there. For goodness sake. There you go. It does stand up in there. It just fell down here. But you get the idea. It does stand up in there. Now, this cell bit down here, you've got like a jowl bit there, which is actually spring loaded. So what we're doing, because you want to stand up, you can go in there and stay in there. Right, let's get power by, because it does come with like a medical bay there with things. Now, I actually am thinking about putting my classics legend figures. There's Trailbreaker there. It is in scale with them as well. So, you know, it does work pretty well with them. So I'm thinking about putting them in there either as well or instead of the cyberverse figures, because I think some of the cyberverse figures can be quite large. I mean, like Sentinel Prime is pretty big. I can't actually find him at the moment, so but I will be reviewing him with probably with Optimus Prime or Megatron or something like that. I would do a little one on them. But it does come. This mode does come with its own lights and sounds as well. I don't know if you're going to see it, so I'm going to turn this big light off. There we go. Can you see it with the light on? Let's do it again. You can, but it's not as bright. Now, this next gimmick, I think is actually probably the best with the lights and sounds, is I'm going to use my gold bug, or gold bumblebee, for this. Turn off that again, and just watch. Place it on the platform there. Pull that lever and it makes the thing shoot up. But to show you again, here with the lights on this time. Well, you just pop it on there and you get the sound like it's powering up, and then you just pull that little lever there and your figure shoots off. That's pretty much it for that mode. So let's get that all of the figures out of the way. Roller can stay in there. He's been a bad boy. I'll just quickly show you that these bits are going to be displayed in space station mode, and the gun placements go on top of them, which I think looks 10 times better. So just fold all this down, fold that up, and I'm actually going to take Roller out. And then what we do is this. You get the transformation sound. And just because I didn't really show you, it does come with lights and sounds in this variant as well. Just quickly there, and you can have the pilot. And that's the sounds for that. Right, that has been Transformers Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Arc. I've been TK TARDIS. Thank you all for watching.